How do you do? Recycling trucks coming by. Hopefully they don't make too much noise. It's Monday, April 24th, 2023. Always a happy day, each and every day. The picture at the beginning, I try to have an intro and an outro. The picture at the beginning is my dad at the dump. And my dad made decent money as a union sheet metal worker. He made more than a non-union worker and had much more benefits. So he made enough to provide for his family, but he had 7 kids. And what my dad used to say was that he never had a boat, even though we lived so close to the ocean. Other neighbors had boats. We'd go fishing all the time. Dad never had a boat, never had a motor home. All of the cars we ever had were secondhand. A lot of them were junkyard cars. My first car in high school, my senior year when I was allowed to drive to school and back, was a 1966 Cadillac. When you're 17, going on 18, it doesn't really matter. You drive a junky car to school, you're just glad to be able to drive yourself. But he made good money, but with 7 kids, he cut corners where he could. Worked 6 days a week. Saturdays, he usually did plumbing jobs. We used to go with them to install sprinkler systems where we'd bury the pipe, put in pumps, and all that. That was on Saturday, and the only day he really took off was Sunday. On Saturdays, I'd been with him before, where we went to people's houses to repair appliances. And in his hand, in that picture, he's holding what looks like a 240-volt electric motor. And washing machines and dryers pretty much all use the same components. Not just back then, but even now. You can take the motor out of one and it'll probably fit 5 other models. So that's what it looks like he picked up, was an electric motor. But that wasn't the dump where people threw food. It was like appliances, furniture, things like that. My dad was handy. He could fix air conditioners, refrigerators. Most of the time he could fix it, and it saved him money. Video today is only a few minutes again, and it's Stephanie in the back seat, camera. No, that was yesterday. Today is another day picking you up, and I had to cut a bunch of it out because there was a song playing on the radio that for sure will give me a copyright violation. So if you see where it's edited, and that's why it's only 2 minutes, there was more of the trip with a whole lot more fun interaction with you there, but because of the song I won't be able to play it. You'll have to watch it on your own. So here that is. Hey! Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, I'll be here. Okay. What happened to you, little Miss Sweet Pea?
I hurt my arm.
You hurt your arm?
I lifted my elbow.
Come sit down.
And I got pain.
I got the figgy tank here. You got pain?
Pain.
Oh boy. What'd you do? Did you have a fishing accident? Angela have a fish. Angela have a fishing accident?
No. Tell him.
Angela had a fishing accident.
Hey, Daddy.
She went fishing and had a boo-boo.
No. Jen was pushing the wagon and I was in it on a chair that folds up. Then one of those tiny cliffs, the wagon tipped and...
Broke your arm?
No, just bruised. That's all. I wasn't in there. I was in there loving on Hershey.
So this was Stephanie's fault.
No, I was in there loving on Hershey. Mommy, I was in there and Mommy saw me. Then we heard a big crash noise from inside.
Oh,
And
so
we
you're
heard
trying to
Anna
distance
scream,
yourself from the
"Ah,
whole
my
incident.
arm! Ah!"
So you're saying it's not your fault, huh?
Stephanie, can you book me? Oh my gosh.
Was it
that's
Stephanie's
too tight.
fault?
It's too tight. Isn't it true that I was inside when that happened? Is that better? Yeah, that's better.
Oh, my buddy, little Hershey boy's here.
He might be doing something. You bored, wasn't you? Yeah, okay. Okay, he just called me because... What?
Whoa, highway patrol's pulling
What?
a guy over.
Well, Daddy,
This weekend?
I don't know how to take this off, but I already took my bath.
Next,
We'll help you
yeah,
out.
I think so.
Stephanie will be your nurse.
I took
What?
my bath in the morning, though, so I don't have to take it.
No, I'm with
We'll
my
scrub
dad.
you in the bathtub.
Already took my bath. And this is the arm that I like with, but I can't.
Jenny and Stephanie will give you a bath.
Yeah. Well, whose house? Whose
Give you a
house?
sponge bath. Like I said yesterday, Lisa, I was glad or fortunate that your mother called me. She could have just left me hanging there like so many other times. And I was just glad to have you with me. Today in history, 2005, on this day, Pope Benedict Joseph Ratzinger, successor to John Paul II, succeeded John Paul II. And if you know about Joseph Ratzinger, he was known what they considered an intermediate pope because he was so old. But he was known as he was a cardinal. He was known as Pope John Paul's bulldog, because he was a strict by the book guy. You know, strict doctrine, this and that. Didn't put up with any nonsense from priests and stuff like that. So that's why he was referred to the Pope's pit bull. He became Pope and softened up quite a bit, but was still pretty strict. I believe he just passed away not too long ago. He was the Pope Emeritus, which means a Pope that resigns, which I think he was the first one. 2004, American businesswoman Estee Lauder, who co-founded the hugely profitable fragrance and beauty company that bore her name, died in Manhattan. I kind of guessed there was an Estee Lauder, but now we know for sure. In 2004, Estee Lauder passed away. If you don't know the perfume, you need to get some, because I don't know if I've ever smelled a bad one. You know, they were about $100 a bottle. I used to get it for your mother all the time for Christmas and her birthday. Cinnamon was one, and I can't remember the other one. White Linen, that was a good one. Birthdays today: Barbara Streisand. It is 81. You believe that? I wonder if she's still married to that other movie star. Kelly Clarkson, we know who that is. She's 41 today. And your cousin Jamie, today she turns 33. Hard to believe, that old. And birthdays coming up. Angel, you're next. And then Jenny starts the cycle all over again in December. There's other things I could talk about. I'll save some for tomorrow. I'll make this reef today. I love you guys. It's gonna rain later today. It's kind of gray out now. I love you, and I pray for you all the time. And may God grant that we be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy in the next. Bye-bye. Okay, you want to go with me to pick up the recycling bin? Come on, let's go. Nice gray day. It's the G7X Mark II. It's not going to give you a blue sky because there is no blue sky. Tiny little bit of light gray with gray clouds. All right. Thank you for going with me. Always good to have somebody along, especially a family member, somebody to talk to. I talk to Stephanie once in a while. Fighting with the recycling bin. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, whoa. All right.